Hello, my love, and welcome back to another episode of the Queen of Pep Talks podcast. I hope that you are having the best day of your whole entire life. I am very excited to bring you today's morning message. Let's jump in. It's a little bit lengthy, and then I will chat on it at the end. Today's morning message reads as follows. Most people spend their lives waiting to be happy, believing that something needs to happen or they need to achieve some massive goal before they can feel the way they want to feel. Wrong. Here are two things that you can do today and every day that will help you experience more of the feelings you crave in your life. Number one, keep your commitments to yourself. When you tell yourself you're going to do something, actually do it. It feels good to be loved, honored, and respected. It feels good to know that you can trust yourself. It feels good to know that you care about your own well-being. Number two, after you do what you said you were going to do, throw yourself a party. It doesn't have to be a literal party with balloons and cake, obviously, but that would be fun. But at a minimum, throw yourself a mental party. A simple, I'm so proud of you goes a really long way. Celebrate how you show up for yourself in your life. Not only will this help you feel better day to day, but it will inspire you to do more for yourself. It's easier to do the things that we said we were going to do when we know that we feel good on the other side of doing them. And the easiest way to show yourself that you feel good on the other side of doing those things is by celebrating yourself. So affirm today, I choose to keep the commitments I make to myself and celebrate the fuck out of myself for doing so. I am worth the effort and I am worthy of the celebration. Gosh, if I could pick, it's hard, but if I could pick two things that have changed my life more than anything else, these would definitely be up there. I can't say these would be the number two things because there are just literally so many. I would have to actually sit down and give that some thought. But I can tell you without a doubt, doing these two things, keeping my commitment to myself and celebrating myself more, has made me a happier human being than anything that I've achieved outside of myself. What I really want you to take from today's morning message is that too many people are out here waiting for some grand, big, insane thing to happen in order for them to feel the happiness that they want to feel. It's like, I'll be happy when I get there, when this thing happens in my life. And sure, those things are fun in the moment, but those feelings that come with those things are fleeting. If you want to achieve happiness and actually hold on to it, you have to learn to become the creator of that. You have to learn, what does it take for me to create those feelings within myself? And these two things are top two things that have helped me become a happier woman in my life. Not only do you achieve more, because you're not just telling yourself that you're going to do something and it's full of empty promises, you're actually following through. But most importantly, you feel really good on the way to achieving what you want. And that's what setting goals is all about. It's about the feeling that comes with achieving what it is that you want. And the thing is, you get to feel those things. You get to feel and experience all of those incredible feelings well before you've actually achieved the thing. You should not be waiting to reach the finish line in your life to feel good about yourself. So learn to show yourself, keeping my commitment to myself, doing the things I said I was going to do, following through with the actions that I said I was going to follow through with. That feels really good. And you can anchor that feeling in by celebrating yourself on the other side and saying, wow, I am so proud of myself. I loved the way I showed up for myself today. It feels so good to do what I said I was going to do. Because guess what happens when you're then confronted with an opportunity to either do what you said you were going to do or not, and you ask yourself, how do I want to feel? You want to feel good. You know that there are good feelings on the other side of doing what you said you were going to do. Gosh, this is so powerful. If we had more women in this world living by these two standards, keeping their commitments to themselves and celebrating themselves for doing so, we would have a world full of happy and fulfilled women and human beings. So I really want to encourage you today. Keep the commitment that you made to yourself. When you woke up this morning, there was something on your mind that you said you wanted to do. You have an assignment on today's Queen of Pep Talks podcast. Do that thing that you said you were going to do. And then when you're done, I want you to take a minute and literally celebrate yourself. Do a little booty shake, do a little twerk, pop on a little music, whatever you got to do to celebrate yourself, to anchor in how good it really feels to do what you said you were going to do. I promise if you do this consistently, you are going to notice a massive shift in the way that you feel in your life. And it's going to help you realize we don't need to wait for things outside of ourselves to be happy. We can be the creator of that within ourselves. Okay. I love you guys so very much. I hope that today's message resonated with you. I ask again, if you have not already, please leave a rating and review on the Queen of Pep Talks podcast. It means so much to me that you guys have continued to do so as I am asking. I love and appreciate you always. Go out in your life today, keep your commitment to yourself and celebrate yourself. Okay, capiche? We got it. I love you guys, and I will talk to you on the next episode of the Queen of Pep Talks podcast. See ya.